Hey, first grade, happy Friday. Grade 1, Mission 1, Lesson 15. Our objective today is I can count on up to 3 more using numeral and 5 group cards and fingers to track the change. Here's today's fluency exercise. It's happy counting the Say 10 way. We're going to start at 0 and we're going to count the Say 10 way all the way up to 50. So we start at 0 and we say 10, 210, 310, 410, and 510. 0, 10, 210, 310, 410, 510. So practice counting the Say 10 way. Today's word problem is a little bit long, so make sure you have something to write with. We're going to be comparing two people. So first, I'm going to read the problem. Joshua and Rebecca were eating raisins. Joshua had 7 raisins and took 2 more from the box. Rebecca had 9 raisins and took 2 more from the box. Who had a greater number of raisins, Joshua or Rebecca? Draw math drawings and write number bonds or number sentences to show how you know. So we are comparing how many raisins Joshua and Rebecca have. So the first thing we're going to do is look at the numbers. Make sure we understand what numbers we're working with. Then we're going to look for keywords. I heard keywords. Do you know what they are? More. I see the word more twice in that word problem. How about units? What are we working with? Raisins. Joshua and Rebecca are eating raisins. So we're going to turn those colors, and I'll also push them over to the side so that we would have room to draw what we need to draw. I'll put a J on one side for Joshua, drew a long line, and then an R on the other side for Rebecca. And we're going to compare their raisins. It says Joshua had 7 and took 2 more. Rebecca had 9 and took 2 more. So we're going to use the counting on method. We know Joshua had 7, and then there's 2 more. So 7, 8, 9. That's what Joshua ended up with. We're going to look at Rebecca and use the counting on method too. She had 9, and she got 2 more. So 9, 10, 11. That's her total. We're going to fill in our number bonds. We know they started with 1 part, and we know that they each got 2 more. And so we put the total in the total box. Joshua ended up with 9, and Rebecca ended up with 11. Now we're going to do our number sentences to show what happened. Joshua started with 7. He took 2 more. He ended up with 9. Rebecca started with 9. She got 2 more. She ended up with 11. So now we've done all the work. We drew our pictures, and now it's time to write a statement. We drew our pictures and we did number sentences and number bonds. So now it's time to write our statement. When we write our statement, we're answering the question, who had a greater number of raisins? Greater means bigger, more. So who did have more? Rebecca, that's right. So our statement is Rebecca has more. And that's how you work this word problem, comparing two people. Okay, now we have our keywords. There's the first word more that we saw today. We have in all together, and add. And these are all keywords that tell us to add in our word problem. Are you ready for a brain break? Three, two, one, and now we're ready. Today, let's use our strategies for counting on to play the partner game, Count On. We will need to use counting on with our fingers and counting with 5 group cards to play. So look at this problem, 6 plus 3. Show how we use counting on with our fingers to solve this. So we've got our fists up in the air, and we're going to say that 6 is in our fists, and then we're going to count on. So 6, finger goes up, 7, finger goes up, 8, finger goes up, 9. And that's how you count on with your fingers. Show how we use our 5 group cards to solve this. Well, we see the 6, we know we have 6, and now we're going to count the dots. So 6, let me get my pointer. So we have 6, and this is 7, 8, 9. And that's how we count on using our 5 group cards. Why did each strategy get the same answer? Why did we get 9 both ways, using our fingers and using the 5 group cards? Because our fingers are like the dots, remember? Both are ways to keep track of the part we are counting on. So we can use our fingers or we can use the dots on the 5 group card. This is a type of shortcut. It is a faster or efficient strategy. Today you will work with a partner to practice using these shortcuts or strategies to play Count On. So I know virtually it's hard to have a partner to play with. So what I'm going to do is provide the directions on how to play this and put some 5 group cards attached in Google Classroom. So if you're able to, you can print them out and try to play this game. If not, that's okay too. I would just ask that you practice counting on with your fingers and counting on with dots that you draw. So here's the directions. You can pause the video to make sure that whoever's helping you understands how to play the game. And I will attach the 5 group cards in Google Classroom on Mission 1, Lesson 15. Be brief. How do shortcuts or strategies help us? It helps us answer it a little faster, doesn't it? I think everybody likes to do things a little quicker so that their work is done. Did we finish the objective today? I can count on up to 3 more using numeral and 5 group cards and fingers to track the change. Yes. Woohoo! Now it's time to do your exit ticket.